Tonight, the passengers on that flight were praising the pilot and his nerves of steel. T.Y. Chang continues our team coverage with survivors taken to New Jersey hospitals. He's live in Jersey City. Good evening, T.Y.
Good evening, Brenda. 8 of the passengers from Flight 1549 were brought here to the Jersey City Medical Center to be treated for hypothermia, including a 9-month-old baby and 3-year-old toddler. They're both going to be okay. They're just some of the dozens of passengers brought to New Jersey after being rescued from the cold waters of the Hudson River.
Any more inside?
Blankets were rushed to the passengers of Flight 1549. 56 passengers ended up in Weehawken, most in the ferry terminal for New York Waterway. You could see them with blankets wrapped around them, shivering. As they left, the passengers praised the ability and calmness of the pilot, who sources say radioed a mayday call so that rescue efforts could begin even before the plane landed belly first in the Hudson. How did the pilot do? I heard he saved everybody.
He was incredible. He was incredible. Did everything right. Saved us all.
The wetter a passenger got from the 41-degree waters of the Hudson, the colder they were. Some passengers ended up actually in the water and suffered severe hypothermia. They were wrapped and taken to several area hospitals.
Very shaken up. Very, very happy to be alive.
Are you grateful to the pilot?
Absolutely.
The degree of hypothermia was explained by the director of Weehawken Police when he described the escape of the passengers from the sinking plane.
There was people in the river, there was people on the slides, and people on the wings.
And within how many minutes did it take for them to get out there and help?
They were on the scene within 10 minutes. It was amazing how fast, and like I said, we were fortunate that a ferry in transit helped rescue.
The director says immediately after Flight 1549 landed in the Hudson, the rescue began with a New York Waterway ferry on its way to Manhattan. The captain of the boat saw the plane crash land and veered toward the plane, rescuing passengers. Passengers said there was no panic on the plane. They helped each other get out, with women and children leaving the plane first. The pilot's ability was also seen by witnesses on shore, including a former pilot.
Couldn't have been more than 100 feet off the water over here, and he looked like he was struggling to climb, and he was so low. I said to myself, uh-oh, terrorist or something like that again. And he hit the water right out here, and that's where I lost sight of him.
So it was coming down like it was a huge runway, and it was just like gliding. And next thing you know, it was like surreal, like it was really perfect landing.
A perfect miracle on the Hudson River. Now, Governor Corzine did stop by here. He visited with that family, the mother, those 2 kids, and the mother said that on the plane, the other passengers made sure that she and the 9-month-old baby and 3-year-old toddler were able to get off that plane safely. We'll have more on that later in the broadcast. Harry?